Now we're going to go ahead and install the valve. So we'll, again, no thread lube, no tape, anything on these threads. The O-rings seal it. So you just get the valve over that D-tube there. Go ahead and thread it on. What you want to do on these is you want to get down to where you seat the O-ring, and then you just want to give it a little more. You want to just make contact with that O-ring. You want to hand tighten these. You don't want to over tighten them. If you over tighten them, you chance cracking the valve body or the tank. Okay, so once you get the valve tightened on there, we'll go ahead and install the inlet and outlet flex lines. Okay, these flex lines have, like I mentioned earlier, the rubber gasket. Again, no thread tape is needed, no lube. These guys just thread right on. We highly recommend you buy these. These are really a great way to hook up your system. Okay, we got our inlet, and again, there's arrows, inlet and outlet here on top of the valve. So make sure you hook the right side up. And we'll go ahead and hook up the outlet. And we'll go ahead and snug those guys up again. Don't super over tighten these, just get that seal. Okay. We're going to go ahead and plug our valve in. There's a little pigtail off the side of the valve here, and we have our power supply. I'm going to go ahead and run this around the back side of the tank. We'll just plug this guy right in here. The first thing you're going to see is this come on. And it says advancing to service, please wait. So you'll notice the little red knob here is spinning around. It's going to go around to the service position. So we're just going to go ahead and let it find its home. As I mentioned earlier, this red button is used in conjunction with this Allen. If you ever want to pull the front of this off and service it, again, I just wanted to mention, because everybody's curious what that is, you won't need to use any of that unless you're servicing the valve. So we're going to go ahead and let that advance around to the service mode. Okay, so while that's advancing around, we're going to go ahead and hook our drain line up. Again, we have, in this case, we have the 5/8 drain line we're going to put on our drain line port, and just kind of put it up there on that barb fitting, and use a hose clamp. Just go ahead and tighten that up. Again, the drain line, you don't want to hard line this guy, and also you want to use a clear line, and during your backwash we'll be able to use this as an indication when we've gotten rid of our initial fines that are produced by the media when we do our initial flush. And then we'll hook our other end up to the drain. Again, this is an air gap. Go ahead and use your standard PVC primer and glue. Glue that guy on there. Again, you've got your 5/8 line down over the barb fitting. And then just go ahead and tighten up your hose clamp nice and tight. So now you can see our valve, the little arrow here is in the service position. It's in the meter delayed. This is all the preset settings. So what we're going to do is go ahead and do a manual regeneration. What we're going to do is go through a series of backwashes and rinses to just get all the media, lift up the media, rinse all the fines out of it, and get it ready for use. So one thing is these screens are locked. So to unlock the screen, you need to hold the menu button for about 3 seconds. And that'll unlock the screen. Then you go ahead and hit the set regen button. Hold that. Okay, so what you can do is you delay or immediate. So we're going to go ahead and hit enter again because we want to go into an immediate. Nope, need to get up here and see what I'm doing. Okay, so now it's advancing to backwash. You can see it. You'll also see the little meter here. And it basically will go up here to the backwash BW. Okay, so now we're in the backwashing. Time remaining is 14 minutes. What we want to do now is go ahead and close our bypass. We want to slowly open the inlet valve to the valve. But what you're going to do when you do this is you're going to see air, you're going to see turbulence come out of your drain line. Right now we're in the backwash mode, so we've got water going down, down through the tube, up through the media. And we're just going to do an initial rinse of all that media, lift that media up and get it clean. So over a few minute period, you're just going to slowly keep opening your inlet valve until you're fully open. Make sure you know that there's no more air coming through your drain line here. And you're just going to flush that, let it go out through its remaining backwash.